1 second. Just want to get this stopped. The autoplay. I just have to stop the autoplay first. And give it a sec. Alright, there we go. Okay. I always have to stop the Creator Studio autoplay. It's just annoying that it does that, but stopped it. But yeah, hey, Destro the God here, and today I'm going to be playing some more Skyrim. I am starting another character, but I promise it's for a good reason this time, right? So, with the last short little video segment that was for an hour and 22 minutes, that character, it had a couple issues. The NPCs had additional gold, right? And so I was thinking that was because of Spid and Perkapalooza having a bad interaction, and so I fixed that, and that fixed the issue. But I also got rid of a whole bunch of other perks, and the thing is, I didn't want it to cause side effects, right? So I really wanted to fix the Perkapalooza perks getting distributed with Spid, and also the Skyrim perks, the default Skyrim perks getting distributed through Spid. That way, it'd reduce the chance of issues that I might not expect, right? So I really felt like I wanted to do that. And then also, I went and I tested the assault system with deadly dragons. It was still spawning 2 dragons. Oh, excuse me. I have no idea why it was spawning 2 dragons. So it seems like that's a persistent bug. But yeah, that's something that we would have hit on that character if we had kept playing. I just made a new character, and I like use speed. I'll use console commands to basically do all the quests and trigger the assault system. And so I tested, and it was still spawning 2 dragons. So I was like, okay, so we just have to disable the assault system. I don't know what broke it, but it's broke. So we're not going to use that. So I would have been really mad if I had got to that point with my last character, and then it was still spawning 2 dragons, right? It would have been really annoying. So I'm glad I tested that. That's fixed now, because we're not going to use the assault system. And then also, Perkapalooza has been fixed as well. So that might fix other issues. That was kind of my big concern. What if the other perks that were getting distributed through Spell Perk Item Distributor, which is Spid, what if other perks getting distributed were causing other issues and I didn't realize it, right? You know, it's hard to tell with background scripts and stuff what's going on. So I just got rid of, like, I literally cut the list by half. I went through like every perk one by one, and I removed like all the alchemy ones, all the haggling, pickpocket, lockpicking, like all of those perks are gone out of the config. So NPCs won't get those. And so hopefully it addresses any possible issues. So those were the only issues that I saw with the last run. So I feel like, and I know this is a bold statement, but I feel like we're actually finally in a bug-free state on my mod configuration, which is amazing. So this one's going to be called, I think I said Beyond God. So another change, now I have the, so I have the title of the video is going to be my character, because I don't foresee myself having to restart very often, and I just think that makes it a little easier so you can track the series if, you know, I do die for any reason. You can see what happened, right? So, but yeah, I feel like this is probably it right here. This is probably the one. So let's go ahead and do this. I also don't like how I didn't configure my mods right here after activating the bed. I want to configure my mods right here after activating the bed. Alright. Oh, we got the Dark Brotherhood start. That's cool. It's neat. Just give it a sec.
Ah, at last. I hope you found
Go ahead and activate all the little quest lines and stuff. You know, no big deal. Alright, so now we only configured 2 mods, I believe. So I added the Diverse Dragons Collections patch. I checked. I do have that added. I'm just speaking for my last character, which was the one it was like an hour and 22 minutes, I think. Which is such a specific number. I feel like it's probably right. Also, I just want to mention, like, if I seem like I'm going really fast or you don't know what's going on here, this might be a good time to watch the previous video or one of my previous series, because I kind of talked for like an hour and a half about what I'm doing. I can just mention this is a permadeath hardcore difficulty modded run, and I will mention certain things as they come up, but I'm not going to do like a big intro this time because it kind of starts to, you know, this will be my 3rd time doing it, so I'm just kind of tired of doing it, and it's already there twice, so you can just kind of see it if you want. But yeah, so basically I would configure Deadly Dragons and I'd turn the Assault system on, but we're not going to do that. I'm just going to actually turn off the single dragon type just to be doubly sure. I think this is probably fine with the 0, but yeah, I just want to go ahead and do the turn that off entirely. So no dragons. We don't really configure anything else except for SkyUI and then the smart harvest. So let's just go ahead and do that. I just like to do that. And then smart harvest. I prefer to stick with the defaults in most cases. So that's really just how that goes.
Ah, at last. Well, this, as you can see, is our... But you... but one last thing.
Okay.
A welcome home present.
So yeah, because I'm not explaining things, it's actually...
May it serve you well.
It's gonna be good. Like it feels like a good actual series. It feels like I'm just playing the game and not like explaining myself. I just want to come out here, activate the survival mode, and then also activate my religion. So I want to pick my religion. So let's get that. There we go. All right. So this is legendary survival mode, permadeath. If we die, we're dead. The only reason we don't use a permadeath mod officially is because if a bug happens, I want to be able to go back, verify the bug, and fix it. So that's basically it. I didn't even know this shrine was right here. Really? How much money do I have? I feel like no money. But I can take this stuff and sell it. I don't like to take out the stuff from places though. Even though I just took that soul gem, I wasn't thinking. I should put it back. Let me go put it back. I actually like to keep these places kind of preserved. So I don't know what mod it is. Oh, I guess it's probably the armor and clutter fixes mod, whatever it's called. I think that's what it's called or whatever. It probably adds these. These are like respawning instances of the armor. So just gonna go ahead and take those, because why not? And yeah, all right, let's go ahead down here. This will trigger their conversation. This is Drain Vitality or Mark for Death. I don't know, but the bug is fixed for that. Yeah, it's marked for death. The bug's fixed for that, so we don't have the Drain Vitality marked for death bug, so we get the right shouts, and the shouts work as intended. So while they talk, I'm going to go ahead and just explore this place. The Dark Brotherhood starts. So with Live Another Life, I picked the Surprise Me option, which gives you a random option. But man, I feel like that's not like 100% random. I feel like some are more favored than others. Now, it's, you know, it's just total speculation on my part, but I know for a fact some options don't even get offered to you, because there are some options there that I've literally never had. I've literally never had it pick them. I'm trying to think which ones, but it's kind of hard to think of which ones it's never picked, simply for the fact that I've never seen it never picked. But I just know from going through the list that there's certain options that it didn't pick. Man, I did not put the Vaseline on my lips like I said I was going to. And I'm already feeling the effects. And my voice is getting a little raspy. That is wild. I'm not thirsty or anything, but I'm not going to do it right this second because I literally just started streaming. But maybe in like another 10 minutes. Okay, you know what? Let me just do it really quick. All right, just give me 1 sec. I'm just going to get a quick drink refill. And then I'm also going to... put some Vaseline on my lips, so you don't have to hear my raspy voice and stuff. So 1 second. Alright, so yeah, because this is a stream, well, I guess anybody would watch and would skip past here, past this point, but whatever, I'm back. This is my big hit. There we go, my big hit. Here I am. So, yeah. I was gonna say something and I don't even remember. I think I was gonna say, well, I was saying like, I don't know what I was gonna say. I know what I was going to say before I stop speaking. I'm just getting caught up in my words right now, right? But I was essentially gonna make a comment about me speaking during that break probably would be pointless because anybody who wanted to skip through the break would skip past until the point where my game wasn't paused. There we go. I said what I wanted to say. I articulated it. Good job, me. Man, look at this table. I feel like that's parallax improved. It was not that good before. But, yeah. So, I wanted to wait to speak until after.
So, you're...
Till after I unpaused.
If you're still breathing...
I managed to get my thoughts out. Ooh, look at me. Good job.
More. But you can turn each one in as it's completed, or wait and... Well then, your targets...
Oh, I was talking about the rarity, like before I got up. I was talking about the rarity of starts. So yeah, there's definitely some starts. There's definitely some starts I've never seen. Like for instance, but I feel like I've had it. I feel like some are just rare, right? Because there is a start. Oh, you know what it is? No. So there's two parts to it. So the first part is like, for instance, if you're an orc, you can start off in an orc stronghold. Like that's one of the starts. Like, or that's, I guess I'm mentioning the first and second part at the same time. So there's like racial starts. Like, so depending on your race, it'll give you different starts that it'll pick from the surprise me options. And the orc start is something that can give you, like if you're an orc, it can give you the orc stronghold start, right? But then I also do feel like some are just rarer than others. Now it's just weird because yeah, I can't mention any of the actually rare ones because I don't know them off the top of my head. So like I've had the ones where you like start in Blackreach, for instance. That's just rare. Seems like I don't know. Is it? I mean, but is it rare? Because I mean, I get like such a diverse. Like I mean, I've had, you know, the companion ones. I don't know, like the owning land one, for instance, a good one. Like you can have the owning land and on hold start, right? I've never had like that one for like Solitude or, you know, Riften. And maybe that's something where I have to be like a Nord or something.
I've been looking.
The hell?
Yeah, got this note. Don't know. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Oh, they're just catching up. I was like, why are they giving me the Dark Brotherhood note? Alright, well, I'm already in the Dark Brotherhood at this point, so, I mean, I don't really care too much about that. Oh, I guess the outfit there was like a... It's like a light armor variant. Interesting. Huh. Cow versus masked cow. That's how you know it's the... I really should look up the name of the mod. The weapon and armor clutter fixes mod or whatever. Something like that. I know because it's got the separate cowl and the separate masked cow. Masked is actually like a kind of hard to say word when you're trying to speak clearly. I'm trying to speak in a specific way so that it's clear for my mic. So, masked. Alright, what the hell do I want to do? I guess I want to just go to Whiterun like normal. I don't want to deviate really too much from my plan, I guess. The usual plan of attack, which is Alchemy, Aelslip's Ring, the Food, Fists of Randagolf, Tower, and then start the main quest. It's like literally the same formula every time. And the reason why is because it works. I mean, that's just the best formula, so... Yeah. Alright, so I guess I'll go ahead and leave. I was just collecting alchemy ingredients here. But I guess I already went this way, so I kind of collected most of that. I'm not used to this Dark Brotherhood start. I don't get it very often, so pardon me. Alrighty.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
I should probably, oops, no, not Whiterun. I meant to do, I mean, not what Winterhold. I meant to do Whiterun.
My carriage. Where do you want to go?
Alright, Whiterun.
Going straight through, or
We're gonna actually... What? Where's Riverwood?
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Oh, I get Riverwood as an option from here. Interesting. Okay, let's just go straight to Riverwood from that menu option. I guess it's fine by me, as long as I get there, right? I'm gonna go ahead and just start the main story quest. I might as well just start it right now. There's no point in delaying, so may as well. And the reason this can be good is because you get alchemy ingredients along this route. And also there's this chest over here from the Skyrim Unique Treasures mod. It just gives free money, so might as well just go get this chest. Smoldering. Wow. That's actually a really, really good enchantment to get early. I like that enchantment a lot. It's really good when fighting like giants and mammoths because it just burns, well, dragons and stuff. It's really good for like dragons. I mean, it's just good. It just adds free damage, right? Who doesn't love free damage? Now, obviously, at only 1 damage, it's not the best, but you know, once my enchantments get higher and it's doing like 9, 10 damage, it's pretty good. They have resistances, but you know, still 4 damage a second. You don't have to do anything. Like 20 damage per 5 seconds. It's not bad. Not half bad. The wolves, let me track them. Alright, I'm liking this run so far. We got good weather. It's a lot better than most run starts. I like it. I'm liking the graphics. Graphics are really nice. Do we have anything in the sky here? Oh yeah, of course. Skyrim obstacle course. One of my mods. We will be going up there super late game. That's going to be interesting for sure. But yeah. We just want to activate these so that they show up in the Legacy of the Dragonborn Museum. Legacy of the Dragonborn Museum. And I'm going to go ahead and really quickly put on some Vaseline on my lips. I wanted to drink a little bit first before I did this, so I have now drank, or I have drunk. And so now I'm gonna Vaseline up. I'm gonna lube up my lips. My throat does feel a little raspy though. Excuse me, a little bit more raspy than usual. I'm gonna press C here. And just go for a little stroll. Alright. So, I love this jump mod. It's so great. Skyrim with jumps is like the greatest. I tried to take off this jump mod and just play without jumps, but man, it's like, sorry, to be clear, the run and jump mod, right? And it was really difficult. I just really love being able to run and jump. It's so nice. It's so convenient. So, like, immersive, realistic. Like, it's just crazy to me. In the vanilla Skyrim game, you can't run and jump. Right? It's just so weird. It's kind of like Zelda, how you can't jump in Zelda. Like, actually, can you jump in Breath of the Wild? It's such a weird thing. Like, can you jump? Because in, like, Ocarina of Time, you can't jump. It's such a weird, just such a weird thing, right? That you can't jump in a game. Such a weird mechanic. I don't know. I can't remember if Breath of the Wild lets you jump. it's really interesting. It's really interesting that they can create a whole game that's actually fun and enjoyable. Like, really good and enjoyable. And you can't even jump. Like, God. How good of a game do you have to make to have that just be the case? It's crazy. Alright. Just might as well get this out of the way. So I think the reason I don't typically do this is because there's a chance of me dying before I need to do this, and then it's like a time waste. But I think it's pretty hard for me to die now because I take the proper precautions. Like, I make sure I have my follower with me. I make sure I have Restore Cold. I make sure that, you know, I just make sure I have the Fist of Randagulf. Like, I don't even know if I have a healing potion. Oh great, I have a minor one. This item's too heavy to carry. Really. I don't even know what item it was about. That was an interesting little glitch, I guess. But 10 health potions, that's what I'm talking about. I wonder if I started with any poisons. Nope. That would have been an immersive start. But whatever. Alrighty.
Looks like
Let us head back to Riverwood. It's so weird to think, like, if I was to go try and fight 3 bandits, like, there's a little bandit camp over there. If I was to try and go fight all of those bandits, I'd probably get creamed. So interesting. Like, as I am right now, but as soon as I get literally, like, a few minor items and spells, I guess they're not minor, per se. They're pretty substantial, but yeah, it just goes to show how once you get the next level of spells, it can really make things so much easier. So I'm just taking the long way because it's a little bit safer. I don't want to die to any wolves, and I do not want to die to bandits. So yeah, I'm feeling good about this character. I'm feeling good about this run. I feel like the balance is good. I feel like the bugs are gone, and yeah, I feel like it's just gonna be really, really solid. The graphics are looking good. I've got Dawnguard going, Dolod, I don't know. D-O-L-O-D? Dylan, L-O-D? I don't know. Probably supposed to, I'm just thinking, you're probably supposed to actually just say the acronym past the den part. Den, D-O-L-O-D. Probably supposed to just say it like that because it's all caps, right? But what do I know? Alrighty. Let's continue on our way. Wanted to see if I could see the wolf up there. Nope. There's that wolf. But the great thing is that creatures suck when it comes to water, so we just use the waterway. I've played with much harder mod configurations, non-permadeath in the past, and water was always my savior. In the early game anyway. With things like Genesis, when they start spawning like the most ridiculous suits ever, that have ridiculous magic and stuff, doesn't really matter if you have water or not. Actually, even with this run, it's going to be the case. Like, so I guess it has to be Wicco, right? Some mod adds like wandering adventures, or maybe it's the immersive world encounters mod. One of them. Do I not have smart harvest going? It must think I'm in combat still. Yeah, because of the mud crap. Okay. I was like, why am I not picking up that blue mountain grass? But yeah. Oh well. And I forget what I was going to say. So, I do want to say this. Yeah, my thoughts move at a million miles per hour, so sometimes I forget what I was talking about. Sorry if it's annoying. I just really can't do anything about it because I'm trying to react to what's going on, and then also just fill in playing time. So that's the Skyrim obstacle course right there. I'm trying to just fill in like silence. There, that's what I wanted to say. I was trying to think of how to describe it as well. So I was trying to fill in silence. So. Do I want a third? She would be free.
Want to hear a little Lord wisdom?
I don't really want to go to Riften is the thing, so.
Really no.
I don't know if I can.
Go blade to blade with.
I don't know if I can beat her. Is the thing. Maybe if I put on some actual armor. It's 14 for those. I might be able to do it with armor
You'll
on.
be dead in 6 seconds. Keep walking. And why not? 100 gold says I knock your... Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crime. Let's go. Come on. Let's see what you're made of.
So just a reminder, if you don't know, this has legendary difficulty, but the reason why I deal and take so much damage is because I have Wildcat on, and so that makes it so that I deal 350% damage and I also take 350% damage. So that's why the pacing is so fast.
How's it going? Let's not waste any time.
Just if you're not familiar with Wildcat. Alright, so I have a follower. It's free. I think I got 100 gold out of that too. Assuming that didn't glitch. Always seems to glitch though. Alright, they're not letting me jump. Why am I not getting the jump?
Glory only awaits.
Oh my god. How the hell did she get up there? I've never seen my followers be this capable before at getting up places. Normally they suck. And I normally don't struggle this much to get up here. Alright, well, that was awkward. Whatever.
City's fine. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
One little cough really quick, my dry throat. And I also blow my nose. So I am streaming, like I started the stream at like 2 or something. But the reason why is because I went to bed at like 7 p.m. yesterday and slept until like 1. So. Which is partially why my body is not cooperating with me right now, because it's 3 a.m. But yeah, I slept for like 5 hours, so. But I wanted to just play this, even though it's like early and I'm not in the best shape, because it's like this early game character stuff, you kind of have to get it out the way, you know. So I just want to get it out the way. If I play efficiently, it should take like an hour to get everything I want done. But because I just did a few things that were like sidetracking, like starting the main quest and all of that jazz, it's literally gonna take. Oh, I shouldn't have come up here. I'm doing things out of order. The reason I'm coming up here is because of the quest stuff, but yeah. If I was efficient, it would take like an hour, but I'm not being efficient, so whatever.
What's the meaning of this? Well, that explains why the guards let you in.
I just want to start this, and then I'm going to go back out.
What do you say now?
We'll come back. I need money so I can buy spells, so before I go talk to Farengar, I might as well just play a little bit more optimally. So, let's go get these alchemy ingredients, make the potions, get some money, and call it a day. So yeah, just want to get this early game stuff out the way. I do it so many times, but it's fine. It doesn't bother me. It's kind of like proving that your character is not trash and that your game is bug free to get through this part. So I feel like I get a sense of satisfaction out of this introductory part of the game, even though I do it so many times. So come over here, grab these flowers. And also thoughts on Smart Harvest. That's what's allowing me to auto loot everything. I mention this all the time, but yeah, I feel like Smart Harvest just makes the gameplay a little bit more interesting. It makes it more fluid, right? And when you're playing permadeath and potentially restarting a lot, it can be really annoying picking all the plants by hand and all that, the alchemy ingredients, the loot, etc., etc. And I mean, I get it, it's a part of the difficulty, but this experience is about adding difficulty and removing difficulty, right, to achieve a more interesting balance. Chess is a really balanced game, but a lot of people don't like chess. I mean, a lot of people do, don't get me wrong. It's great, it's a board game. You know, it's a classic game. You don't need computers for it or anything. Lots of strategic depth, etc., etc. But compared to something like, I don't know, like League of Legends or something. Wow, my health is really low right now. Alright, let's go ahead and heal. I didn't even realize. I have to get used to, so it's like glitchy. You see how it's like, it's not glitchy, but the reason it's like this is because I have a hotkey mod, so I can put this on like 9, and when I hold down the control key, it doesn't move the selector, I guess is the right term. So it just looks weird. But yeah, that is how that goes. We're gonna go ahead and get the potions now. I feel like I was saying something. Oh, I was talking about like how I make the game a little bit more interesting. Oh, I was justifying Smart Harvest. Yeah. So yeah, Smart Harvest, I don't know, it just makes the game more fun. Rare time where I actually remember what I was talking about. Doesn't happen all the time. Nightshade, hanging moss, and blue mount. Where's the blue butterfly? Why is it not picking up any blue butterflies? It's weird. I feel like I didn't get a lot of blue mountain flowers either. I have a lot less than I expected.
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to sell.
Sorry, I'm just blowing my nose. Even though there's nothing in my nose, it feels like there is. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's like the hairs agitating me or what, but whatever.
So you're
Alright, so you can see she only has 514 gold. So now it's hard to sell things and make money, right? Not really, I mean...
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
I should probably
take a look.
See if she has like an alchemy potion. Enchanting potion? She doesn't. I have 10 healing potions, which is actually a lot of GP and healing potions, so I actually don't need any healing potions to start with right now, which is great. Happy with that.
Welcome indeed. I work for
See, this is not as red as it was. I don't know. I don't know if it's because of the weather or what.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
I feel like that was more red last time. I don't know. I really have no idea. Mage backpack, mage backpack, mage backpack, please. There we go. We're just looking at the other stuff. He has so much enchanted stuff now. What the hell is going on here? He's got the health. This would actually be my best in slot amulet for a while until I get an amulet of Talos. So I actually want to get that if possible. But I feel like I shouldn't. It's kind of expensive. God, $13.92. It would be nice to have, but... And it could be a little difficult to get the health in the future, but I want to get like Akato's recital and stuff. It's fine. It won't be that hard to get in the future. It's fine. It's okay. Sorry, I gotta do one more nose blow. I just really feel like something's in my nose. Sorry. It's like, it just feels like there's something at the bottom of my nasal canal, and there's just, I'm blowing and I'm wiping and there's literally nothing there, but the sensation does not go away. Looks like our good weather didn't last very long. I'm gonna be really curious if that rug turns bright once the weather is not trash. I wonder if the weather was, I don't want to say sharing, like if the weather was influencing the indoor textures. That'd be interesting.
Come, let's go
Oh my
find
god.
fun.
Oh, wait, I picked up the backpack though. I'm good. It's like you're carrying too much. Yeah, but I've got the backpack. We're good.
Come to drag. What? A project? You think you could help? I really
See
don't think
that?
so. You know, if you.
It actually is getting kind of late too in game, so
When I say straight to the. I go to Bleak Falls Vera. Find this tab.
I need to disenchant. So this is part of the weight issue. I have this smoldering axe. This is a really insane run. The only thing that can make this run better right now is if I got like an amulet of Talos like right now or something. I don't know if I can know. Oh, I need to buy the spells. I always almost forget to do this. Or not almost. I like forget to do
I
it.
thought you were. Take a look.
Nah, I usually don't forget the Conjure Flame Atronach, but yeah, the Akatos, Rhino, Flesh, and Muffle. Alrighty.
All right.
Oops. But I read that. Set this up. Super overpowered spell. Akato's Recital. Lets you cast 3 spells for free at the start of combat. Disgusting. But it does make the spells actually viable to some extent. And they only last 60 seconds before they run out, so in the early game it's very impactful, but later on when fights can get longer, maybe not as impactful. I don't know. We will find out. It is getting really dark, but I am going to be going to Solitude, so I guess I'm going to not rest. I was thinking about if I should rest or not, but I'm not going to rest. Yeah. So I just need the Fists of Randagulf, then I need the Lord Stone, and then we should be straight. I like to get the Fist first. The 45 health, the high armor. It's very helpful in the early game, so you don't have to go in order, but I feel like this is kind of like the efficient way to do things. Get the follower, get the spells. I mean, the spells could wait, but you have to get the spells at some point, right? So spells here or at Solitude, like at Dragon's Reach or the Blue Palace. And then get the Fists of Randagulf. And this is when you can get some food also to start. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Then you can go get Aelslip's Ring, the Lord Stone, and then you should be good from there to pretty much take on the rest of the game. So, should be the plan. I am broke though, but we'll sell stuff. So I think the time in game, it would be nice if I had the in-game clock on my HUD, but it's okay. So we want to, how much? Let me see, hold on. Yeah, we want to sell that too. I'm just thinking, I don't know what. Oh, the Dark Brotherhood. I started with that because of the Dark Brotherhood start. Interesting. I think I want to rest in the bed. Go get the 10% shrine, and then that'll be fine.
Take a load off and enjoy the atmosphere. Welcome to the Winking. Sure thing. It's yours for a. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're foot.
My throat is like really raspy right now. We'll see if the rugs. I think the weather outside is influencing it a little bit in here. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It just seems a little bit darker, right? But we'll find out on a sunny day. If it's just brighter, or if it's just my imagination. I do hallucinate stuff a lot, apparently, I guess.
Let me know.
Like, it looks brighter now. It's definitely brighter in here. Okay.
Be careful.
Yeah, especially now that I've moved back. Okay, it's definitely brighter in here. Can you get out the way? Thank you. Let's get out here. Go over there. I feel like it's a sunny day out here. Sunny day outside. Woo! Okay, it's just an ordinary day. But nope, like, minimal clouds. So, not bad, not bad.
He died well.
He died well. That's such a... I guess this is a very political thing, but it's like... Come on. Death penalty.
The divine.
He died well.
From the street, and they could...
It's so crazy to me, like... The whole existence... Like, the whole concept of guns existing... Right? Like, I'm glad that I have never had any exposure to firearms in my life, but it's just so crazy to think of. There are literally devices that can kill you from hundreds of feet away. Longer if it's like a sniper rifle or something. But, you know, just like commercially. There's weapons that can kill you from like hundreds of feet away. And you literally can't do shit about it. Like, you just literally could just be standing there. Like, I've seen videos of people getting shot. And it's like... It's just like the craziest fucking thing to be. Like, it's just so crazy. Like, holy shit. Guns are insane.
A murder over in...
I'm gonna go ahead and sell this before I forget. The steel reinforced armor. The jar's like, oh, here's this armor that weighs 30 fucking pounds. Have fun. I mean, to be fair, you know, like, if this was actually like, if I was like, this was like more realistic, right? If this was like a real fantasy medieval world or whatever, and you were like some ordinary dude and you got some steel reinforced armor that looked this good, that'd be fucking sick, man. You'd be like, oh, you'd be hyped. You know, this is like some fucking good armor. You'd be like, wow.
Return.
I want to see if he has any lockpicks.
Finest weapons and armor.
No. I wonder if I can craft lockpicks.
And always wear your armor.
No. Not yet. Or not from there.
Arms and armor. Forged by a master craftsman.
Alright, let us go ahead and sell some potions. Oh, I want to make potions. Do it. Okay. I need to harvest some ingredients first, so that I can actually make these potions. Did I? Okay, good. There was some mod that added a patch. I think Skyrim Flora overhaul. Actually, I think I'm like pretty like 100% certain on that. So not, I think, anymore. Yeah, because it was in the UI. I mean, I'm like 99% sure. But yeah, Skyrim Flora overhaul. It made it so that it would mark those as protected. So if you harvest them, then it would count as thieving. And I actually really don't like that change. And it actually screwed me over in the past a couple times. Like way, way back. That I can remember. I mean, I get it. Like, why you would want certain crops to be protected. But, like, come on. There's leeks growing against the castle wall. Like, I should be allowed to harvest those, right? Right? I'm motherfucking Dragonborn. Okay, not yet, but, you know. I always love how you... I love the little comics and shorts. Like, comics and then... Oh my fucking god! He came out of nowhere. Wow, okay. What a god. I like the comics and the shorts that make fun of how you can be like literally the savior of the world, and businesses are like, oh yeah, well, we still got to charge you, you know, blah blah blah. Like we got a business to run. It's funny. Is he following me? What the fuck, bro?
Lying around?
Because I found some shit. I'm not gonna actually start. Actually, I am gonna start it. Can I harvest that? Thank God. Let me go and harvest all the shit, and then let's actually go in and start the Dragonborn quest here. I do like to wait until I get the Fist of Frantic Gold, but I've already kind of started the main quest and shit, so we're pretty committed to this run. I've already spent 44 minutes, so yeah, we're pretty committed here.
I'm sorry. The museum is
excuse me.
closed until further. Well, and
Perhaps if you prove to be successful at retrieving
excellent. They have become
another, it's likely. And last,
I'm also just realizing I can probably enable shipment
I'm sorry.
like as soon as I unlock this Dragonborn museum. It's interior. Can I? Or is that restricted? I have no idea, but I need to try. It would be so helpful to be able to enable that early. I do need to still get a house, but I actually wonder, would I even need to get a house necessarily? Like, I could get the very, very first main quest line steps, potentially. If that works well. So, here's the dilemma. Well, the house is still really good early. So here's the dilemma. Normally, the only reason I really even do the main quest at the start is just because it triggers the assault system, right? And then I actually stop doing main quests for a while to gain levels and, you know, play the game, right, and get stronger. And then I return to the main quest line, and that's because of a few issues, which I'm not going to go into right now. And I feel like I'll forget stuff as I start talking because there's a lot. But we'll get into that in the future. But yeah, and mainly it's just difficulty, right? So, but yeah, I'm not gonna go into it right now. I'm already starting to forget what I was saying, just because I'm thinking. All right, I'm just gonna explain it because I want to explain it. Clearly, I can't get out my fucking mind. So there were two issues in the past that I experienced with my, not issues, but it's just the configuration, right? I can't remember. I have to make the potion.
Come back to bits and pieces every time.
Looks a little bit better. Okay, but yeah. So when I go to do the Karthspire, I don't fucking remember whatever it is over here, something Grove or some shit. The one main quest over there, like Alduin, he'll cast like this fucking frost breath thing that's added from some mod that makes him insanely strong. I don't know if it's diddly dragons or what, but yeah, it's fucking insane and it does insane damage. So I need to have enough health to survive that, enough potions to survive that, and then. Also, I experienced an interesting bug, not a bug, but a situation with the Thalmor Embassy final boss dude in the final area. There's like a Thalmor unique dude, and he used Wizard Fire on me. And Wizard Fire with the Apocalypse mod literally goes through God mode. So you literally, and it does 400 damage, unresistible, and it goes through God mode. So I had Ethereal Form, it killed me through that. So those are the two big issues. So we need enough health to survive that shit.
You're a traveler, correct?
So that's why I usually don't do the main quest line. And I remember what I was going to say before too, the other thing. So I could potentially not do the main quest line because I really don't necessarily need to trigger the assault system. So I don't need to, like, I get it so I can farm the dragons and shit, right? And if I can get the safe house, I could just use that instead, right? I don't need Breeze Home. Because eventually I transfer everything from Breeze Home to the safe house. Because, well, not Breeze Home, Breeze Run. Because it's better, right? Yeah. You get sorting and all that shit. All the crafting stations.
Oh, that's
very
very
nice, so.
sweet of you. Anything you can find out from Captain Origin. It's good. Take a look.
Alright, let's go ahead and sell. Sell.
Don't forget
Watch what you're
next
doing.
time you need herbs and
We need to get lockpicks, we need to get food, and then we can get the
Welcome to Bits and
fists.
Pieces. I'm sure you'll find what you need here.
Did I sell here already? I feel like I came here, but I didn't have the
Some
potion.
may call this junk.
Right.
Me, I call them treasures.
Did I see another health potion? No, it was wealth. This is, so the interesting thing about this is, like, it generates 5 gold an hour, but actually, let me think. So if you want to, like, abuse it, you can't just, like, wait for 24 hours at once. You have to literally wait 1 hour at a time. So this would actually be, like, this is an interesting necklace because it's like, if you use it, I'm just thinking right now, like, what if I was to use it like the intended way? 5 gold an hour times 24, you know, that's only 120 gold a day. That's not a lot, but I can see if you had like enchantments and stuff, you had like a full set of enchanted like gold equipment or whatever, and you were just running around doing random shit, and you have this on, and you're like, you know, you get like maybe like 500 gold a day. I don't know. It's kind of pointless because and this is a point that is I might as well make now, but the economy is never going to be balanced because like the legacy of the Dragonborn lets you sell items in mass and you get like tens of thousands and eventually even hundreds of thousands of gold super easily. Not really any way to balance in around that. And then also like Winter Sun's Faith, we're going to max Zenithar, and then when we get Zenithar to 100% and get its devotee blessing, then that's also going to be a case of we have access to an infinite shop that we can just reactivate, and it restocks the gold, and we can just use that to sell as much as we want, right? So no point trying to balance the economy. I've tried it with like trade and barter. It never works because I just end up making more with alchemy. Like even if my potions only sell for 10, well, the alchemy ingredients are free, so I just make 100 potions. Sell them for 10, I get 1,000 gold, right? You know, there's no way to balance it unless they literally sold for nothing, which is like impossible. So it's like impossible to get the right numbers because of the way that the costs scale with alchemy. So interestingly, like a level 1 potion might sell for like 10, but then, you know, like a level 100 potion sells for like 10,000, right? So it's like exponentially more. But yeah, let me go ahead and sell this shit. I've been just talking and not playing. I do like talking. That is why I am making this video. I like how the painting just kind of slid down there. It's interesting. I would fix it, but I feel like they'd be like, you're trying to steal it, and get all pissy. Should I look? I shouldn't look, but I should. What if there's like a barter potion here? Or a necklace of haggling? I'm not going to be able to afford it though. I think it's going to be like 2,100 if it pops up. But I'm just curious.
Breeches, gowns, clothes for any occasion, really.
Necklace of haggling. Nope. Ooh, the Storm King. Do I want to use a necklace? No, I preferred the ring in the past. Maybe I should get a necklace though. That way it won't conflict with my Ailslips ring. I'm not going to be able to use the Talos amulet very effectively for a while. So maybe the necklace form is better. Maybe this is, I don't know, but I like the health amulet. But maybe I get this now. Let's go ahead and get it. Alright, so yeah, with the experience mod, we have it tweaked so we only get experience from kills. And if we have a follower, we get no experience, basically. We get 1 experience a kill. Alright, I need to make sure I get the food and shit. I'm talking a lot, but I'm not progressing. So, yeah, I can go get the, I need to get the lockpicks and the food, and then I need to just focus on that, so.
Welcome. Take a look.
But yeah, so with the follower, we get no experience, basically.
Mind yourself.
And so we use Summon to help us, and then also this Storm King enchantment from Summer Mist. Where is the food dude? And so that's how we get around it. But the problem with the Storm King is if he gets a kill, because he's not technically classified as a follower, it actually doesn't give us any experience. So we have to make sure he doesn't KS us. Otherwise we lose out on experience. It's kind of like the risk, I feel like, of using it, which kind of balances it out a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to use him for sure. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and wait an hour. Maybe he'll pop up. So weird. Where's the food dude? It's not Hadvar, is it? That's there.
There's been rumors of Talos worshippers leaving notes.
I'm gonna wait 1 more hour.
Both the divines.
Nope, it's not there. Alright, well.
I've never seen one myself.
Whatever. I just need to buy lockpicks 1 more time, and then even though I'm good with the lockpicking master chests, sometimes you get unlucky. And it gets like a really weird spot, and I don't get it because there's some spots that are more common than others. It feels like, anyway. Or maybe they just more naturally align with my hand. So, man, I am starving. Where is he at? I've never seen him not be there. It's really weird. I have no idea. Oh, he's like frozen. What?
Plenty of fresh fish for you. These are troubled times.
I have no idea why he's glitched. Hadvar. It's not Hadvar. So there's someone named Hadvar And then there's Advar. What? Are they brothers? So Hadvar is the Riverwood dude. That's the only reason I remember his name. He's the Riverwood dude. I hope this fixes him. I might have to restart my game to fix him. I really need this food, so if I have to restart my game, I will. Okay. Thankfully, that was good enough. That was an interesting little glitch right there.
I've got some. Take a look.
Wait, where's my money? I don't have any money. Damn, why am I so broke? Oh, it's because I bought this necklace. Alright, I need to wait one more day, I believe. And then I can go get this. I'm actually going to go ahead and rest at the end. So I don't need to do this, but I'm going to just do it because I plan to go straight to Whiterun and then go straight for the Ale Slips Ring and then also for the Lordstone. So it's just so that I can go straight to Whiterun, buy carriage, and then I can just go straight for the stone without having to go to the Whiterun end. So it's just a little efficiency thing. Can you get out of my room? Vera Lane, Ashwood.
Yes, what do you want?
Alright, let's go ahead and wait until morning. I'm gonna go for like 6.
You see I'm busy dying.
You know what? I'll do 8. I'll just do 8. I want the shops to be open so I can just sell to them. Whatever. I was thinking I would wait just because I know there's one NPC that can roam in there and detect me thieving the fists. And so if I go when NPCs are asleep, in theory, right, I wouldn't get interrupted or potentially caught and
Feel free to look
not be
around.
able to get the fists.
We have a fine selection of herbs here.
Where the hell is she at?
Aromatics.
That's so trippy. Her like voice comes from behind me, but she's not behind me. All right, 2 enchanters potions. Ooh, I want to get. I don't even have enough money for that. That's funny. I want a haggling potion. We're gonna be a little bit more efficient here.
So you're an alchemist then?
All right, let's go ahead and let's get some money. I want another haggling potion. Very useful potion. Gonna grab that. That should be good. Wait. Oh, and then Enchanter's potions. Yeah, I wanted those. Alrighty. Great. Okay. That should be solid. And now,
Right then.
let's go get some more lockpicks, sell items, and should be good.
Welcome to Bits and Pieces. I'm sure you'll find what you need here. Good morning.
Yeah. So I'm going to just go ahead and do
that sort of thing.
the main quest. I might as well. I get 1 free dragon kill, why not? And it also populates the word walls, I think. I think they won't be populated unless I do that first quest, so. Excuse me. So it's like I might as well. Having these gold prices fixed is wonderful, in my opinion. I'm really happy to have them fixed. It's really nice. I really like this balance. Because even though gold is kind of pointless as a system with this run, I like it having a little bit of meaning early on. You know, just a little bit. Just a little bit of meaning. Not to be anything crazy. Just a little something, something. Don't make it entirely useless, you know. It will be entirely useless soon, but, you know, for now it's got a little bit of purpose.
No lollygag.
I'm also realizing something. When I had more gold at once, I felt like I was better at saving. But I do also have, yeah. got 9. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting because I got rid of the Flora. I fixed the fix, right? I got rid of the Flora Respawn Fix mod. So I'm not gonna get a crazy overabundance of respawning plants anymore. So that's gonna be interesting in combination with NPCs having lower money. The lower money isn't really a big deal. Alright, I have to focus here. Wow, I got 6. Yeah, I'm really focused on here. Or it's right here. I was like, there's no way I was getting 6. Alright. Focus. I think it's to the right. It was a little bit more to the right than I expected, right? So that was a little bit of a weird spot for me, in my opinion. But you can always figure it out. I would have expected it to have been a little bit more to the left. But I don't know. So that wasn't too bad. I only used 2 lockpicks, I think. Maybe 3. I don't know. But not bad. I bought 7 and then I think I bought 5? I can't remember. Oh. Alright, well, in any case, do I have... Let me go ahead and do that, and then, yeah. Okay. Alright, just 2 more things. So we just need the Ale Slips Ring and the Lordstone. And then that's it. Can just probably face roll the game a little bit. Why did I not have Akato's Recital on that character? I'm trying to think why I didn't have it. I feel like I didn't have it on my character. My previous level 20 character.
What do you need?
Did I just not want to use it for like more reasons or something? Because I know I had more Apocalypse. I don't know. It's just one of those cases. I feel like. So I had more Apocalypse. I had like a run. I don't even know if I talked about it this stream session, but I'll talk about it anyway. But I had a pretty a level 20 character that got pretty far. Like,
yes.
It did quite a lot of stuff, right?
Where do you want to go?
And it was like a few months ago or whatever. And I died on that character, obviously, because I'm playing this character now. But I wasn't streaming or anything, so it's not recorded or anything. But I had more Apocalypse on, and I was using Conjure Shimmergeist, and there was the Drain Vitality bug where the shout was doing like 20 HP and like stacked and was insane. It was doing 20 HP a second and stacked. It was really nuts. So I don't have those anymore because I don't have more Apocalypse, and I have the Drain Vitality Shout Fix mod. So those things are fixed. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to think with the character when I died if I had Akato's Recital on. And I could see my argument for not using it at the time would be like it was too overpowered. I'm so weird sometimes with like being a stickler for made up arbitrary rules. Also, look at that grass, man. I know that pop-up grass isn't that great, which I've said before, but I'd rather have pop-up grass than no grass. Holy shit. Looks so much better with the grass. Let me go ahead and do that. There we go. So a little wonky setting my hotkeys, but I don't mind it being wonky. I'd rather have it be wonky than not work as I want, you know. Being able to set my hotkeys to like 9 and 0 and stuff like that is incredible. Let's get all these little alchemy ingredients. Oh, why not? We're not going to grab the sword though, because we don't want the sword. We're also not going to kill most creatures because they only give us 1 experience, which is not the best right now. When I don't have my follower, I'll get 7 experience to kill. I'm actually pretty... honestly, I don't even need my follower right now. Because I have the Storm King. I'm really jacked right now, to be honest. I'm pretty stacked. This is the kind of setup I would take into, like, fight a Dragon Priest, I feel like. I feel like I'd kill a Dragon Priest just for the items and Word Wall or whatever. I'm just, you know, I feel like I don't go kill Dragon Priests for experience. Even though they give great experience, they give fucking fantastic experience. I'd love to kill some Dragon Priests to get the experience, but when I think about not dying, I generally prefer not dying. And they always have some insane spells. I didn't really get to experience them too much because, like on my level 20 character, because I would use Conjure Shimmergeist and Drain Vitality, and the combination of those two was just insane. It would literally kill like a 1500 health Dragon Priest by the time that it made it out of the casket. It would cast its first couple spells or whatever, it'd be dead. So.
Does someone live? Time to end your foolish charade.
So. If we don't have that, it's gonna be a little different. But if I have a Storm King with me and I have a follower and I have a summon, I'm pretty sure I won't be able to die. So this is Ale Slip's Ring. Gives us 10% magic resist and also 75%. Sorry, 10% magic resist and also 75 magic, huh? Which makes it super overpoweredly good. In the early game, anyway. It actually falls off, but it takes a long time to fall off. I'd say early mid game. I pretty much used it the whole time for my other character. I probably won't replace it until I can use Twin Enchants, which I guess I haven't mentioned this, but you might have seen it, right? At Perkapalooza, I really should focus on that lockpicking of the chest. At Perkapalooza, so it gives extra ranks to every perk. I like it because it keeps the vanilla feel of the game, right? It adds some new perks, but it just kind of enhances. It doesn't really change too much. I mean, it changes the balance, obviously, a lot, but I have experience, so it works. So, for instance, like extra effect requires 75 enchanting, and there's 5 ranks, so you can put like 5 extra enchants on an item. But getting to level 100 to actually take advantage of that effect is going to take a really fucking long time. And I know I'm saying that, and you're probably thinking it's not going to take that long. It's really going to take a fucking long time, like hundreds of hours to get that max. By the time we get to just the first rank, it's going to be probably like 100 hours. And it's going to be amazing when we get it. But yeah, getting every rank beyond that first one is going to be really fucking fantastic. Now, I might do some grinding. Like, we'll see how things go. I can always grind, but I don't want to grind. That's the whole reason I get the experience mod in the first place, right? So I don't grind for levels. I don't want it to be like, oh, I just grind and then beat the game with a super overpowered character. I just want to kind of play and progress naturally, right? And it works because actually the efficient playstyle, the optimal playstyle, the efficient optimal playstyle for my goals is to clear content as you can. Like, instead of just going out and just grinding, you want to go and clear content out like naturally. Just play naturally, right? It's actually the most efficient playstyle. I think that's what it is, right? That's kind of what I went for. Because you could just go farm dragons, but then you have to wait like 30 days. Like, you have to travel because survival mode, no fast travel, right? Even with long stride, you know, spamming that with the novice robes of intuition, which will let me, that's a strategy that's coming up in the future to let me move really fast. It's still going to be the case. I feel like, you know, having to go to all the dragons to fight them, to wait 30 days, is that really the most efficient way? Or can I just go to areas? Because the thing is, even though a dragon gives, it's going to give, you know, like maybe 30, 40 experience, if you go clear an area that has like, you know, 10 plus monsters, right, that's still 30 experience as well. But then you're also getting items. You're getting Legacy of the Dragonborn completion. That's something that I want to do. I want to complete Legacy of the Dragonborn. You know, you might be completing quest objectives. So you're just progressing the character side. I don't know. But all right, let me go ahead and focus on this. I might not be able to get it because I kind of fucking blew like 3 lockpicks now. So, oh, it's all the way over to the right. I've never seen that. Wow, it's not all the way over to the right. Well, it can't be because it has to have a little bit of a buffer, but I've never seen it over there. That's crazy. That's like the first time, I feel like, anyway. All right. Anyway, yeah, so that was a long rant, a long little spiel there. So this is like, I've mentioned followers being dumb. They can't figure this out. It's crazy. They'll actually get stuck here too. Like like if they get on this side and then you come down here and you go over, they literally can't walk over here. So I hate followers so much. They're overpowered as hell. But I mean, I hate followers so much. Their AI is just garbage. And yeah, well, we're not going to be using a follower because, you know, I might have experience, so we won't get any experience when we have them. I mean, we get the one experience, which, you know, it's just one of those things where we want more than one experience. Unless, again, like I said, we want to go kill a specific enemy. So. Alright, let's eat some food. I definitely didn't get a lot of food. I normally like to get up to 60, but I figure I'll get the Lord Stone. If I survive, then we can go back and get some more food. Maybe get through the first quest, etc., etc. It's weird though because I haven't died. Well, I can't say that. It's hard for me to die if I actually prepare properly, which is what I'm doing. So. I didn't get the restored cold spell. I should have. I'm gonna actually let you go because I want this experience.
I'm heading home if you need me.
Shall fear the day.
So one problem. Okay, so fortunately I got that. I already mentioned it, but yeah, if the Wraith King gets the last hit, I won't get any experience. So it's kind of a 50-50 here. I wonder if I'm going to get any experience, I feel like. If Dawnguard gets the kill and she's not my follower, I'm not going to get any experience. So I didn't get any experience from this bandit kill. This bandit chief kill. And I'm probably not going to get kill from, or any experience from that. Okay, never mind. He got the last hit. Man, this Flame Atronach fireballs are really good. Really good. I didn't think he was going to make it, but they have like aimbot. So I just thought because he was behind the rock I wasn't going to get it, but it moved into firing range and it got hit. So alright. So yeah, what I would do is sometimes I'll just take the necklace off if I'm fighting like a strong foe or something and I want the experience. Just to make sure I get the experience. But I mean, for those bandits, it would have been nice to get that bandit chief experience, that 10 experience, but oh well. There's lots of wolves over here for no reason, I feel like. But, I mean, I'm pretty tanky, I feel like. And extra tanky now. Pretty tanky already, I feel like, and I mean, they're just wolves, right? I have actually died to wolves many times. If I get a start and I don't get a chance to get through all this stuff, or if I don't prepare, but I've prepared pretty well here. I would keep my follower, but I don't need my follower because I have literally the Storm King and I also have Flame Atronach. Man, that cold is really picking up. So I not the last character, but the one before my last character. I told this story in the last little 1 hour, 22 minute run. But basically I took a little detour. I went to the dragon area over there, but there was a wisp mother, so I ended up fleeing. But I went over there and I was like a detour to come over here, and because I took that detour, I actually ended up getting super low on freezing, so I was like trying to rush and like get through here, and I had made it to the fire. Like I took a risk, like I had to run past some people. I took a risk to get to the fire and everything, and I stood on the fire and I froze to death. I was so sad because the way that the survival mode works, it's like poorly coded, right? Is that they're like processing the ticks differently, independently of each other, or it's just the case that it processes one before the other, right? But I feel like it's probably just independent. It's probably just two different scripts running with different timers. I don't know. Because if they were making it so that it was doing, you know, the cold check before the warm check, That'd be just bad programming. I feel like nobody's that stupid. I mean, I'm just giving them credit. It seems like it would be a pretty terrible design decision, but so I feel like it's probably just like independent scripts. Just warm up by the fire. And then yeah, so I died, that sucked. But I mean, I have a restore cold spell mod, so it should be a little bit harder for that to happen in the future. I didn't take a detour, but I'm gonna also I say harder to happen in the future. It's not gonna happen in the future because I'm not gonna take that detour. But if I wanted to be even more cautious, right, I could get that spell before I even make this trip here, right, and then I would have no chance of freezing to death. I'm surprised I got that frozen just now on that little trip. God. Survival mode is interesting. It just makes things harder, which is fine. But you know, you can play around it a bit. One thing I also didn't like is that all the food required fire salts to make to resist warmth. It's just so annoying, right? That you need that. I get it. You like accumulate them over time. You can make the stews or whatever, but there really should be magic for it that came with the mod, and I just downloaded a mod that adds spells for me, so I'm happy. I think it's okay. It makes things a little bit easier, but again, back to my argument. We add difficulty and remove difficulty in interesting ways. So, it's a spell. You have to, you know, gotta cast it to use it, gotta have the magic to use it, etc. I don't know, it just adds a lot of convenience. It brings back a lot of convenience. It's magic. Magic does anything, right? So, it is what it is. But, here's my argument that I like to make too. It's like, if you cast Flame Cloak, you'll literally be surrounded in fire, and your warmth won't go up. It makes no sense. Like, it's not immersive. Or you can stand next to a Flame Atronach. Also, does nothing. A torch, right? Even though the torches are supposed to keep you a little bit warm or whatever, it's like, the torch is literally a motherfucking, like, fire. Like, you know, if you're, like, on the verge of freezing to death, I'm pretty sure a torch could keep you alive. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. Could be wrong.
That spell looks dangerous.
Just my opinion.
Keep your distance. The vigil will be watching.
Yeah, I feel like if you're freezing to death, a torch would keep you alive. I get it. Like, I get it that, like, a torch is small, but, I mean, it's still a fucking fire. Like, you're not going to heat your whole body up, but it's going to be enough to keep you from freezing to death. I would hope. But maybe I don't know enough about mechanics of, like, freezing to death and hypothermia and all that shit. So, who knows? I just feel like fire is one of those things that, like, even if a fire is small, fire is still a fucking fire. Like, it's, you know, it'd have to be like a fucking candle or something. I don't know. I feel like even a small candle could keep you from freezing to death. Like, you know, fire is a lot of thermal. Like, there's a lot of thermal energy. Like, it's not a small amount. Like, it's a lot. But I don't know. Especially for a torch. A torch is not, like, small. Torches are pretty thick in this game. But okay. So we've got Ale Slips Ring. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. A Slips Ring. I don't fucking know. A Slips. AS Lips. AS Lips. I fucking don't know. Sorry about saying it wrong probably this whole time. I mean, almost definitely playing it wrong this whole time. Saying it wrong this whole time. I don't fucking know. But yeah. So I've got all of this. So I guess I can do Bleak Falls Borrow. So, okay. I mean, I guess I can just go right into it. I mean, honestly, I don't see why I wouldn't. Yeah, there's no reason I wouldn't. So, sure. Let's go for it, I guess. Someone Russian said hi in the chat. Hey,
Carriages,
random Russian
where
dude.
do you want to go?
If you're still here.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Gave some thumbs ups. Appreciate it. Actually, I'm curious. It's not showing like my viewer analytics and shit. Let me restart. I don't know why YouTube is so trash at that. But whatever. I guess it makes sense that someone Russian be watching. This is like 4 a.m. my time, so I'd probably only have people overseas watching, but is what it is. Let me actually go ahead and do that. Oh, I actually got a like off of it too. What? Might actually even be watching still as we speak. Crazy. I should probably use the carrot. I got so distracted. I should probably use the carrot driver and go to Riverwood. Is streaming at 4 a.m. the meta? Is that when I should be streaming? It makes me wonder, right? Because if you think about it, I don't know. It's just weird. I guess this logic I was going to use doesn't work. I was going to say, like, the people who are, like, overseas.
I can't wait here forever. Until next time.
Did I already start the conversation with them? I don't know. People overseas would not have any American content to watch overnight, right? Would be the logic. But they could just watch their own stuff. So that's why that logic doesn't work.
Just sit back. This won't take long.
Let's go to Riverwood. I'll rest at the end because it looks like it's getting dark. In the morning, we'll set out and we will go fight Bleak Falls Barrow. I'm feeling pretty decent. I'm at 1 hour 20 minutes, but I'm probably going to keep going for at least like another 40 minutes, I feel like. Even though like an hour and a half was like my average in the past, average stream duration. I feel like we're going to hit a nice little 2 hour mark. I just want to get through all this like introductory stuff.
Drink too. I cook. Ain't much else to hard not to.
You're that.
I feel like I'm not really playing the game per se yet.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch.
So I'll set this to 13 for 7 a.m. tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. That should be solid.
Did you hear me?
Yep, it's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your
Throat is so raspy.
What do you need?
All right. Let us go and.
The name's Hjormir, and I'm just the man for the job.
Busy. We'll go ahead and eat. Get a good start to the day. I'll even go ahead and get the well-fed bonus. Why not? The well-fed bonus gives. I'll show it. If you don't know, gives 10% stamina regeneration. Sure, why not? You know, I'll take it. There's a lot of birds just now. Summon that for this wolf that's over here. I don't know where he's at, but there should be a wolf over here. Okay, it's dead, clearly. I have no idea how it died, but it's dead. It's always a little bit foreboding. Why is he dead? That wolf should not be dead. What it makes me worry about is that something fell down from the sky and killed him. Because Draugr Guardians love falling down from the sky over here. Those bad boys are level 34. Not fun. Definitely would one-shot me as I am right now, I feel like. I feel like almost guaranteed one-shot. It would be a miracle if I didn't get one-shot. Level 34 is really high, so. Hit me with his magic fireball. Am I getting experience for the Wraith King? Like, I can't fucking tell. Like, or am I just getting these fireball hits that are just like amazing? I really can't tell. I'm gonna find out here probably. Okay, he killed it and I didn't get the experience. Okay, that's what I expected. What? The orc did frown? What? I like how my Wraith King fell down. It was interesting. Just wanted to loot that chest. Oh, it is so nice not manually looting things. I am not gonna lie, it's just actually amazing. I love it so much. It's great. You don't have to check any bodies, any corpses, any containers. Like, it's just fun. More fun. Keeps the pace up. If you have to loot, you just, every time you go to loot, you slow down, right? And what happens is you eventually just stop looting. So, which, I mean, is balance in a way, right? It's a time versus benefit type thing, but I like the horde. So.
I sense a presence.
Over here.
Recording is fun. I have literally an arrow in my knee. Oh my god. I took an arrow to the knee. What the fuck? It actually happened. I had the meme happen to me just now. I took an arrow to the knee. It was literally in my knee. The fuck? It was like he literally aimed for my knee. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I don't think I don't recall that happening. It was like in recent memory, like wherever. To actually have the arrow in a meme knee. Or arrow in my knee meme. Or reverse the words. Wow. We're about to level up. Oh, actually we still have like half a level. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and take this off for a little bit. It's gonna slow us down, but oh my god. Oh wait, I have like 300 armor. He does no damage. That's great. Oh, he does damage. He does a little bit of damage. The problem with this Flame Atronach is it doesn't really draw aggro the best. In my opinion. But it is what it is, right? Excuse me. Go. So like, is this enhanced or is it not? Actually, I can see the seam. That's interesting. I've never noticed that seam before, but it's so weird. Like it looks enhanced, but it's not really like enhanced. I feel like, I don't know. I'd love this to be 4K. I have like some kind of mod that improves the dungeon textures. Like you can tell this is super enhanced. Like look at that. That's insane. But like, I don't know. This is not as insane. It's so weird to me. I'm gonna let him go ahead and die the natural way. For some reason, this dude like ignores summons and shit. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I can tank him, to be honest. Oh, wow. My Atronach actually managed to successfully draw aggro. That's rare. Never see that happen here. 5 experience, I'll take it. I'll never forget that combination. Literally never forget it. 1-1-1, 1-1. Just literally, I've done it so many times. Let's do that. And then the strategy I use for the harder Skyrim mod configurations. You can just shut the door. So these rats are the contagious rats. They're like modded, so I actually want to shut it because they can, you know, they can do a little bit more than the normal rats. So no point taking any damage. I can just let them get killed like this. It's fine. Take a second to get up, but you know. Ooh. Yep. Iron Greatsword. I'm good. Wounded Frostbite Spider. Level 5. Don't let it get me. Why is he screaming in pain? Bro, you're literally not even getting hit. What the fuck? Why are... See, okay. Interesting. I like this a lot. So, there is... Like, I upgraded my textures. I mentioned this in my last little run, 1 hour 22 run. when I did the changes for that one. So I like upgraded a bunch of texture packs, and I also reordered some to be a little bit more logical. And so in the before, this web was like super bright white, right? It didn't look anywhere near as nicely as this. Like, this looks so much better. It's got like transparency. It's like not as bright. It looks so much better in my opinion. That's huge. So, and it could be because I updated parallax, or you know, I don't know. I made a lot of tweaks, but yeah, that looks so much better in my opinion. So, really nice, very nice and noticeable change. Because it used to just be all white and kind of ugly, but now it's like kind of nice looking. Oh, you can destroy those. Interesting. They look like the destructible webs, so I was like, can I destroy those? And I can. Interesting. Kill him. Cool. So we really only want to bring out the Storm King for the harder fights, in case you're wondering why I'm not using it right now, because again, we don't want it to steal any experience from us. So it's a little slower that way, but again, we are kind of just going the slow route, slow and safe, because it's permadeath. We don't want to die. All of our decisions are going to be driven and motivated on not dying. So, yeah. Though I do have like probably like 160 armor right now. Holy shit! I'm only level 1. It's just a lot because I have Stone Skin getting casts, which is really good. So I don't know. Really, really strong, in my opinion. With 160, I could probably do some early game melee, but I don't plan to. Like, just to get some extra damage in, but just stick to magic. Oh. Oh, we got our level up. Yay. Alright, we can't level up until we go sleep in a bed, though. It's also a survival mode change. I kind of wish I went to the College of Winterhold and got the robes here, just so we could regenerate a little bit, and then also the hood is better, but whatever. Oh, what is this, by the way? Minor destruction, okay. So, by the place where we got the AES ring, or whatever, there's it's like an enchanted helmet spawn. Such a weird thing, right? I don't really like know any other places in the game where you just have like a guaranteed like enchanted item spawn, other than like quest items, you know? It's just weird. So. Alright. Go through that really quick. 3 Draugrs in this area. I've done this so many times. I literally have this whole place memorized. The amount of knowledge I have is insane. Alrighty. So even though we have experience and we can't level up yet, I don't know if it's the survival mod or experience actually that makes it so we need to sleep, but either way, even though it's capped right now, we still get experience that goes to the next level, right? Because it's a rolling total that increases no matter what, and then once we hit the threshold, we will level up. So wow, me going down that tiny little bit of hallway was enough to confuse him. He was like, where'd he go? I mean, to be fair though, that is an undead zombie. It's a Draugr, so I'll give it a little bit of credit. It's not impossible for it to lose track of me. You know, it doesn't have a brain maybe, it's rotted. So, I can see it. Now if it was a bandit, it would be different. And I feel like a bandit would behave the same way, but whatever. 3 experience from a Draugr, man, that's so good. Those level 1 experience gains are amazing. some more Vaseline on my lips. Right here. Oh, I was off by a little. What? Thought I had that for sure. Wow. Poison Nova. What the fuck? That's a really strong scroll. What the fuck? 15 points of poison damage per second for 30 seconds? And it's an AoE? That seems really, really strong. It's 450 poison damage. I mean, it's slow, yeah, but still, 450 total damage is pretty good. So, Odin adds, I'm going to put some Vaseline on, more Vaseline on. Odin, the mod, adds like these poison spells. So I feel like that's like a master or expert level poison spell that, you know, there's a scroll for, so. Oh my god. That was good. I need to get here. I totally fumbled that. Thankfully I only hit one, because if you hit two you die. So. And you know I am playing permadeath, by the way. If I haven't mentioned that yet, so if I was to die there, that would be it. The character would be over. But I mean, yeah. Fortunately, I only hit one. I didn't fumble too badly, right? So it's all right. Flame Atronite, please. What are you doing? What are you doing, Flame Atronite? You help me out here. He was literally just circling the room and not doing anything. Just okay. It will be nice when I have the ability to shout so that I can just zoom through those. Though, so I feel like Skyrim kind of has one of these issues though. It's like you only really see that trap once, and then you never see it again. Like, not really, not exactly right. It does pop up in the future, but it's like, it's not very common. I'm trying to think. I mean, I don't know. It would only pop up in Nord Ruins, I guess. I don't really see them in Nord Ruins. The same, like, you literally only see that. So there's that one little thing. I guess that makes sense. Never mind. I'm just thinking about where you have to use the whirlwind sprint. What? I don't remember the name of that Nordic ruins at this point. I can never remember the names of these places. But you know, the one where you have to get the horn of Jorvaska or whatever. That little challenge where you have to use whirlwind sprint so that you can get through the gates in time. It's like you only see that one time, but I guess that kind of makes sense. I don't know. Maybe those little traps right there are meant to just be like a one-time thing as well. Alright, should be low enough now. Get finished off. Alright. Dragonstone. Ancient. Nord Great Sword of Chills. Another Smoldering? Are you kidding me? Bro, I literally will go like... That's crazy. I'll go so long without even seeing that enchantment, and then literally I get two on the... Okay. That's crazy. Did you know there's a chest back here? Most people probably don't know that. There's a chest back here. I'm just going to do it just to show off. If you actually explore these places, which I've done so many times, you'll know about these little random things. There's just a chest back here. Like, why? You know? It just is. I don't really care about that. I just wanted to show off, like, I just know random shit. Like, I've done this so many times. I've literally cleared this area probably like 200 times. It's just crazy. With so many different mod configurations. It's crazy. I've used the TCL command to zoom through the exterior of the whole dungeon in the past. I've done so much with this dungeon. It's really hard to put into words. I'm literally like a Bleak Falls Barrows expert. I could probably draw the whole dungeon literally from memory. It's a pretty big dungeon, but I've just done it that many times. It's crazy. Alrighty. Bleak Falls is over. It is time for us to... I feel like these snow textures got updated too. They look really good and clean. Like, I've just been noticing it, but... Alright, next thing to do is to go do the dragon at the tower, and then that'll probably be it for me. It's gonna be probably like right on time too, for like 2 hours in, so I'm gonna do that. I want to try and get back to sleep because I do have to go to work in a few hours, so some wolves here as usual. Kill those off. But yeah, I do want to try and get some sleep. Who knows, maybe I don't get any sleep. Maybe I just go to work and just say fuck it, but there's no point in me going into work at 5 a.m. So I doubt it. Oh, there's also a chest over here. I always forget about this one. Oh, that's nice. So I used to have Verdant on, and with Verdant you actually couldn't see this chest very well, but because I have a different configuration for my grass setup, you can actually see the whole chest, which is great. You can actually see the whole damn chest. Normally it's like almost hidden, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I actually, you know, it makes it a little bit more difficult to see, right? Adds a little challenge, but I don't know, I prefer just being able to see it, in my opinion. So I want to clear this area out, actually. Fun as well. Normally, I don't clear a lot of areas out in the early game because I have a limited amount of carrying capacity. But because I'm about to... actually, I think that's going to be a problem. So it actually is going to be a problem. So that's crazy. All right. Yeah. The problem is, yeah, I'm going to be full of items. And I can't really store my items yet because I don't have a house. So... Oh, I didn't actually kill these last time. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's run into the water. Now we're totally safe. Crazy. Is that an alpha wolf? Just a regular wolf. 4 wolves? What the hell? That is an alpha wolf right there. Okay. 4 wolves though. I'm used to only 3. I feel like there's like changes. Like, so I was like seriously like paranoid that like a mod somehow got added or something, and I didn't realize it. But I literally went through my mod list and I like sorted by install date and everything to see if there were like any mods that I could have possibly have like installed and not realized. And I didn't add like any gameplay mods, but like NPCs are behaving a little bit like differently in some cases. Like I saw them doing some new stuff. There was that extra wolf just now. Like, what? Why were there 4? There's never 4. It's always 3. Like, what? I don't know if it's like immersive world encounters that might be tweaking things a little bit. I don't know. But yeah, I saw some weird stuff. But I did check. There's no mod, like major gameplay mods that I added that would change NPC behaviors or anything, I feel like. So I don't know. Really don't know. He always does this. He goes all the way over there. So crazy. Alrighty. I hate this fog. I hate these bad weather effects. It's gonna be really great when I can get clear skies, but man, it just takes so long to get it. Oh yay, changing areas has changed the weather. Fantastic, it's clear. It's still cloudy, but... Oh, is it gonna go all the way to sunny? Oh, it's going all the way to sunny. Yes! I love the sunny weather. Oh my god, look at this. Sunny weather. It's amazing. Look at these graphics. You can actually enjoy the graphics now of it being 4K, 60 FPS. Wow. Beautiful. Let's just stop and admire it all. Wow. Amazing. Alright. I just love this. Whatever mod it is, I don't know which mod it is. Whatever mod does the textures for these rocks is like literally the best mod in the game. Like, these rocks look so fucking good. I am really bad at this. Hold up. Let me get serious here for a second. Hold up. There we go. Alright, let me get serious for a second. Like playing around. So I think it's faster to go this way than to go straight. So we're gonna go this way. So I think it just puts you right on route to just go right up the stairs. Can I go up this wall? Actually, that might save even more time. Yep. So fast, so efficient. Do this really quick. I have a lot of carp. Blacklist the carp. Alrighty. You
see? The term... Ah! The Dragon Stone of Bleak... So your information was correct after...
I'm gonna go ahead and disenchant
and we have our
this
friend here to thank for
Great Sword of
recovering.
Chills. Just gonna give us a little bit more space because it weighs 18. So we just need a little bit more carrying capacity. And that's gonna give it to us.
You should come too.
Do a couple bumps. You're gonna see this done quite a bit. I like to use the bump strategy to just speed things up a little bit. No, I'm gonna lose my daylight with them being all glitchy and having 800 fucking
So, you left
animation.
Yes, my lord. Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
What did it do?
Bump,
No,
bump.
my lord. It was just circling
Let him
over
recover. Bump,
Be careful, son.
bump,
Irrelevant. You better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
bump. Can't bump when they're already bumped.
My men.
Good. Don't fail me.
Takes a sec.
There's
He's
no...
gotta
I want you
talk to me.
But I have... And please, accept this gift. There's no... I want you... Use.
Oh my god.
Safe.
Very much like
Tower, as soon as the rest of the men gather.
I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here. Hey, water! One last thing, Irrelevant. This isn't a day.
Don't worry, my lord.
Alrighty. We are going to get this level up in a sec. The reason I keep looking over is I'm just checking the bitrate, and then I had 2 viewers for a second. I was like, what? 2 viewers? Can't believe it. I've never had 2 viewers before, but it looks like I have 1 viewer, so hey, whoever you are, random person, I hope you're enjoying the stream right now. So, appreciate the visit. Man, that is a lot of stuff up there. I really can't wait to do that. It's just so far off, man. It's just like, ugh. So far off. So we're gonna have played for 2 hours and we reached level 2. Man, 2 hours for level 2, that's not bad. It's good little pace we've got there. It does take, generally speaking, at least like an hour to get 1 level early. So, wow, I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Unless I go kill dragons or some shit, or do something to speed it up. So we'll see. I might go kill dragons. I don't know. We'll see how things go. I do need to get... This is just a kind of early game goal, just to kind of, you know, tell you where my head's at. I do want to get to 40 enchanting so I can get the 3rd rank of that. And then enchant gear. So, that's a goal of mine. And specifically, we want to enchant gear so we can get like health. Health is a huge enchantment to get, so we definitely want that. Let's go ahead and wait an hour so that they pop up here. It's a little dark, not ideal. We're going to have to, I mean, we don't have to, but I do have to rest, and it's going to become dark after I rest. I forgot that I literally planned to use this bid right here. So, that rug math. So, I might as well just go ahead and rest until tomorrow. That way, we're not fighting at night when I can't see. Now, it could definitely be raining tomorrow, and we won't be able to see either way. But, it is what it is, right? We can just kind of gamble on the weather not being too trash. So, health is huge. And then the first perk we get with Perkapalooza, there's so many additional perks, but fortunately there's this perk that gets added. 5% chance to find a perk point potion on a bandit. Makes the mod work. Of course it's fucking dark looking out there. Okay, looks like it's getting there.
I don't know. Let's save us.
Okay, it's not super bright, but it's getting there. First dragon fight. So we'll put the necklace of the Storm King on, and he'll go out there and he'll fight for us. Is the plan. Let's go and take it off. Okay, let's come here. One on the spawn out here, so we'll actually be able to path to it, so it doesn't get stuck in the wall like he was. Now he'll actually path to the dragon and fight it. I actually have... No, that was my last character. Damn. I didn't go to the College of Winterhold on this character, so... My last one had the Firebolt spell, so I'd actually use that to try and get a finishing blow on it, on this dragon, but oh well.
Now you're going to pay.
Keep firing!
Let's go ahead and resummon our Flame Astronaut because it's hope to get him low.
You don't stand a chance. Well, another maggot to squash beneath my boot.
I don't know why I keep spawning back there behind the watchtower. He is.
You can't defeat me.
I wonder if it's because my Storm King is there. I don't know. This fire right here is one of them. I wonder if it, I guess it actually is. It's interesting. Do I have a bow? No, I don't have a bow. Looking right at me. I don't like that. It's gonna shoot a fireball. Wow, my Flame Astronaut just died. What? How? It's fire immune. It only uses fire. It can't die to fall damage either, I don't think. I have no fucking idea. There he is, 455 health. It'd be nice if he killed a guard and I could complete the guard. But, where the hell he landed? Far away. Let's see if there's any corpses. Oh, it's right there. Oh, holy shit. And that was the dome. So he's gonna fall down from the sky now. Oh, he looks like he's gonna have a nope. Never mind. I thought he was gonna do the dirt trail, but he's not. Oh, that's someone. Oh, it's Airlift. She is apparently stuck in the fire, so she's just gonna keep dying. Oh no, fire ended. Ooh, Amulet of Talos. Thank you. The guards can spawn with the Amulet of Talos. So, oh my god. He is way too close, and he's doing way too much damage to me. Let's go ahead and take off the necklace of the smoking, and maybe we can snipe it. I didn't get the bow. Oh, we just sniped it. Wow. The Conjure Flame Atronach snipe. Wow, what a god. What a legend. The confidence to just get that last hit at the last second. So beautiful. 53 experience. That's a lot of experience. We're about to level up because of that shit. It's insane. Let's go ahead and get that, and that. Boom. Alright, we're gonna roll. I mean, I guess I'll watch it. This is in 4K. We'll watch it one time, right? One time. Meanwhile, Smart Harvest has literally got the whole corpse fucking glowing purple. It's insane. Cool. Of course, you know, have to use the unrelenting force. Force! But not Roda. Not yet. We haven't achieved the pinnacle of power. That's what I want. I want the pinnacle. The pinnacle. Alright, we'll go talk to the Jarl, and then my Nordic's getting a little bit better. Actually, so I can put the food on like O or something. Ooh, that's sick. Can just put food on O now. Normally, food would take up one of my 8 hotkey slots, but now it doesn't. Let me see. I don't think O was assigned to anything. Yeah. Just wanted to check. Nope. Let me give this a good little save, too. Okay. Yeah. Oh. That was good. That was really good. And I did it in first person mode. I didn't mean to do it in first person mode, so. I usually don't do it in first person mode successfully, so. I'm surprised I got that skill.
Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we
Yep. That's fun. Alrighty. Just need to talk to the Jarl. I don't think I can afford the house because I didn't like focus on money like I could have. So I can't even buy the house, but we're gonna focus on money. Maybe I'll just get the house first. I kind of want to get the house. Like, before I end the stream, is what I'm saying. So I've got a little bit of time.
You're finally
Got
here.
some time.
So what happened at the watchtower? Dragonborn. So it's true. Masters of the drag. If you heard.
Like how he's got the levels now.
You've done by my aside. I'll also. We are the Greybeards.
Let's go over here and spend some more money
dragons
really
read
quick.
spells and incantations for those with the talent to guess them.
Long stride.
You know, if you the aptitude. You should join
All
the
right.
Maid's College in Winter.
So I have to get 2,500
The Jarl has
on the
appointed me to be your
financial
house
end.
guard.
I need 3,000 gold coins because I need to buy the house, and then I also need to be able to buy the alchemy laboratory. So let's go ahead and get that money. So yeah, it's interesting, right? I don't have the Flora Respawn Fix, so these crops aren't going to respawn super quickly. And then I also don't have... What did I not know? Oh, and then these shopkeepers also don't have the ridiculous margins. I feel like I can probably make a bunch of potions though right now. Yeah, I was thinking I probably can make a whole bunch right now. Go ahead and do that. Might as well just use all of that up. And then I am over encumbered, but only temporarily. Go ahead and use this haggling potion.
Pardon me. Take a look. Come back anytime if you need it.
So I've got a ton of potions. I'm gonna get the 5,500 pretty effortlessly, I feel like there.
Welcome to Bellathor's General Goods. Welcome indeed. Everything's for sale,
What?
my friend. Everything.
These
If I had
rugs,
a
man.
sister, I'd sell her in a second.
These rugs are throwing me off. They're so
Oh, a
HD,
bit of
it's
this and a
like
bit of
so
that.
eye-catching to me. I should definitely not buy anything if I see something useful here. The only thing I would buy would be like a haggling necklace, I feel like. I don't know, I got a lot of extra money. Like in reserve. Got a lot more potions than I thought. Gotta sell that carp. Okay. Got like dragon bones and shit. Alright. We're gonna go sell this ebony dagger. Then we're gonna wait 2 days, sell more shit. And then potentially wait 2 days again and sell even more shit. Because, well, I just need to literally,
Got some good.
just literally need money. And this is what happens. This is, I feel like this is a good opportunity for me to kind of prove why it doesn't matter if they have more money or not.
You there. We're looking a woman.
Because I just
She's
wait
likely- we are not
several
welcome
days
here in White. So we will be in Rorix
till the shops
if you learn
restock, and then it's fine. If I wanted to make it more difficult, I guess I could make it so that the shop restocks. Take like 7 days, but I don't know. I feel like I'd probably still just want to wait. No, I would just go to a different town. Like I don't. That's the problem with it, right? These, unless the merchants only had like 100 gold, right? It just, but then it just makes it more difficult for no reason for me. So I don't know. There's no really good solution to fixing economy issues. I feel like. Yeah, there has to be like a whole fucking overhaul mod that's like super comprehensive and affects all gold game, and I don't even think that's possible from a conceptual standpoint.
Pardon
For
me.
various
So you're
reasons.
interested in my potions and ingredients?
All right. Well, her money
Come back
didn't restock,
anytime if
so.
you need a remedy.
I guess I should just wait and shop. I should just wait inside of her shop. That was like a tongue twister. Oh my god. Oh, we got some good sunny weather. Hold up. I just need to appreciate this. Look at this sunny weather. Oh my god. Look at that. It's just beautiful. These textures. Oh.
A few seconds.
I love the sunny weather in this game. It's actually so nice. Looks so good. It's crazy too. Like vanilla Skyrim is so ugly. Like I hate to say it, but like it's so out of date and it's so ugly. But modern Skyrim looks really good when you got all these graphical mods. In my opinion, anyway. I think my opinion is probably pretty universal. I think anyone who sees this is probably like, "Holy shit, this game looks good." If you literally, if you literally replace every fucking texture, then I guess it kind of makes sense, though, right?
But do I take a look?
At this point, it's literally like not even fucking vanilla Skyrim. All right, we are going to be pretty close to our financial goal. Looks like. Looks like I might not actually.
Let me know if
No, I do want the alchemy lab. It's just so I can store my ingredients separately.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
I don't really care about the workstation too much. Let's see. Does he have anything here? That could be useful, but I'm not gonna get it right now. No point rushing to use my money. I want to get like the Thieves Guild helmet and stuff, you know, not helmet, but hood. Get that. Maybe get the haggling necklace first before I start buying stuff like Grand Soul gems and things. Just, it's better times. It's not like I can even really use a I mean, I could use a Grand Soul Gem, but it would only give like 10 health or some shit. Like, be pretty trash right now. Might give, actually, would it give like 20? Might give like 20, actually. Maybe like 17. Without any perks or anything, it'd be 17, but with just a few perks and a few levels, it would quickly go up to like 25, 30-ish, I bet.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything.
It's literally not selling anything right now yet. Did I go in too early? No, it's 9:47.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler.
No crash. No. I'm really excited by this. I haven't had a single crash, which is nice. Oh, I didn't wait 2 days?
You come
I waited
back.
2 days. I guess I only waited 1. Yeah, no crashes though. That's always nice. Usually I get like that 1 crash early, but not getting any crashes at all, and I've just been playing consistently. It's a pretty good omen for the future, especially with me going in and out of cells as much as I have. So, feeling really solid about this. No assaults. I wonder if it's the assault system, right? I don't have any assaults on, so no assault related crashes. I have no fucking idea. But it's looking very stable. We don't really care about Malakath. We're going to go with Zenithar. So don't really care that Malakath abandoned me. We'll worry about it later.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything.
Everything's
if I had
for
a
sale.
sister, I'd sell her in a second.
And give me the sell option. There we go.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
There's the hack. Of course it pops up right at the fucking critical moment. Wow. I do want it, so I'm gonna get it. It's too good to pass up.
You come. You just let. Oh, a bit of this.
It is gonna slow my plans down a little bit, but it is worth it, in my opinion. So yeah, it's too worth it. Can get rid of some other stuff maybe too. Can offload a little bit of equipment. I like to keep jewelry normally, but I feel like for now, no. Sneaking hood. That's interesting because it's normally bow damage. Isn't there another sneaking thing though? I thought. I guess it's just the muffled normally. 25% is a lot. Like, it's pretty high. Interesting. That's only worth 11. It's crazy. This is worth so much because that 25% sneak modifier is pretty insane, honestly. I'm almost tempted to keep it. But the thing is, I'm going to use heavy armor in the future, so 15% is not bad, but it doesn't have any magic resist. And we have finally hit our, I say finally, but we've hit our financial goal. So we've got the 5,500, so I don't need to sell anything else. And I'm probably not going to use these, so I might as well just sell those. We're going to disenchant those and store those. Okay.
Remember, I'll give you.
All right, excellent. Let's go. I can't speak. My voice is just getting completely fucked right now. This is why I was going to end. I'm like at the end of my ropes with my voice. I can feel it, like it's just weak, flimsy, and frail. I've been talking for 2 hours. Oh my god. Like, where'd the power go? Man, it's crazy. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this house. And then I'll be able to sleep for free. If you didn't know, survival mode, when you're tired, like I am, not only is my maximum magicka reduced, but also you have this crazy horrible blur, which is ugly as hell. But I mean, that's just how things are, right?
Here I serve Jarl Balgruff as steward.
Purchase a house in the city.
Splendid. There's a house. Wonderful.
Take it.
Here's the key to your new home.
Is there anything you need from me?
It's
Do
all
the
in this
DLC
note.
quest.
The Jarl is.
And then,
the Jarl has put out a bounty on some
well, we can
bandits.
do that.
Here,
Bounty.
take a look. I'll be glad to help.
Bounty's
and of
good.
course, now, what would you like to purchase?
You want the alchemy
Very well. Is there
laboratory?
anything else you'd like to purchase?
Laboratory.
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Alrighty. Did I buy Longstride? I don't think I did. I don't think I can even afford it right now. So whatever. But I have a haggling necklace. It's insane. Super good. It pays for itself over time. I almost wonder if it was worth it to get it. I think it's worth it. That's worth it. Yeah. The safe house selling feature doesn't become available for a while, so there's still going to be, you know, quite a bit of time before I actually unlock it. What? A dragon spawn? So there is some other mod that's fucking causing dragons to spawn. Okay. I have no idea what mod spawned this. Let me, so I got the console mod. The enhanced console mod. So that it could show me where stuff comes from. But it doesn't say where it came from. So I have absolutely no idea what mod is spawning these dragons. I don't know what the source is. I have no idea. That's crazy. I have no magicka, so this is not ideal. I just want to go to breeze run. It's also the lightning wall one. I don't like the lightning wall one. It could very easily kill me. So. Let's go ahead and get in my house. Alright. Just want to store my stuff. Store those, store that. I'll keep that. I don't know if I'm going to use range very much, but I might now that my range stuff is fixed. So, we'll see. Alright, super good. Let's go ahead and put this in here. Store all of this away. Alright, great. It's a lot of carry weight down, and then also need to come here and we can put arrows away. Arrows can catch you on the weight quite a bit, so we'll wait 8 hours and then we'll go kill this dragon, and then that will be the stopping point for this. So that's the plan. I do want to get a little bit over there, a little more over the cine center. I do want to not die at the same time. So. I feel like I'm leveling pretty slowly, if I'm gonna be honest. Like when I use skills and shit. Was Conjuration always that slow? Like, I don't know. I feel like these guards should be doing a little bit more damage to this dragon. He's not really taking a lot of damage. Oh my god, he landed right there. Holy shit. Yeah. I get touched though. Oh yeah. Huh? Hopefully he gets the snipe. Did we get the snipe? Nope.
I never would have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
It's fine.
I've never seen such a thing. I never would have believed it if I hadn't seen it.
So many guards. Holy shit. That's why we don't commit any crime in Whiterun. Look how many guards are. Holy shit. He's essential. I was like, what? Who was that? That was not dying because of lightning breath. It was like 2 essentials NPCs that didn't die. Alright, we are a free man. We can go around and do whatever. I think the first thing I would want to do, there's a couple things. I want to do that, but I need to also buy more food. I'm gonna run out of food soon. But let's go rest in our house for the evening. We'll eat our food and then set my marker, and I think we'll wrap up on that point. Played a little bit longer than expected, but it's not wrong. Nothing wrong with playing a little longer than expected. I'm ready to go try and get a little secondary sleep in before tomorrow morning. So, we'll see. Let's go ahead and eat. Alright, great. Just see if there's anything else to store, really. Not really. Alright. Cool. Let's make sure I got this perk. I did get it. Okay, great. So yeah, I'd probably want to go get the bow, and then we need food as well. So the bow and food. This is literally it, right? Just more food and then the bow. Food because I'm running low. I mean, I technically don't have to get any food, but it just makes things easier to buy it all at once. Once I have like 60 food, then, you know, I don't have to buy food for a while. But all right, so yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Our character has gotten, you know, almost level 3, and it's a pretty solid run. I feel like, you know, it looks like we've got a lot of potential, no major bugs. So we've got the assault system thing going on, like it's still spawning dragons. I don't know what's causing the dragon to spawn, but it's fine. I actually wanted the assault system to spawn dragons, but the weird thing is I don't know what is the timer for this dragon. I don't know what's spawning it, so I don't know what the timer is for this dragon, like when it's spawning, like how frequently or whatever. Hopefully it's not too crazy, but the reason that and I'll just kind of end on this note. The reason that I thought it was Diddly Dragons, and I still almost feel like it's a Diddly Dragons related bug, is because when I changed the assault timer, I did some testing. I changed the assault timer to 24 hours instead of the usual 96 I do. I usually do 96 and then the 12-hour deviation, right? I set it to 24 and it still spawned 2 dragons after 24 hours. And I tested it multiple times, and that second dragon spawn was synced up to that. So I don't know if it's a Diddly Dragons bug. What is the timer for this dragon right now? Like, I have no fucking idea. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how it works. But I actually am happy in a way that this dragon spawned. It was kind of a thought in my head. It was like, what if I turn assault off and the dragon still spawns? Like, then it just is like the assault system basically, right? Which is what I would want. So I turned it off because I didn't want the bug to happen with 2 dragons, but now it's just the case that now it's just a single dragon, right? So I don't know how often they spawn, but as long as it doesn't spawn too frequently, this is a good run. It is a little concerning that it's happening, but as long as it's not too frequently, we'll be fine. So it's also ignored safe zones, so that's definitely it's gonna be interesting. I have no fucking idea what it would be. Ignoring safe zones? Yeah, I don't know. So, but yeah, I'm gonna end on that note. Thanks for watching if you watched. I had several viewers during the stream today. It looked like maybe at least one viewer that stayed for a long time. Maybe it was 2 different viewers, and one came on and then another came and then another left. I don't know, but hey, good stream, you know, had some viewers today. That's always nice. Maybe streaming at 4 a.m. is the meta, the streaming meta, right? So I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to end here. Thank you for watching again, and peace out. I'm going to quit the game first.